Hello, boys and girls, germs, germettes, wizards, warlocks. I'm the only sorcerer, but wizards, warlocks, witches. I'm the coolest one of them all because I'm a sorcerer with syntax. I'm slanging spells with syntax. All right. Final lesson for collections, arrays, lists, dictionaries is we're going to do a big program. We're going to put all of them together using different things. Some of them are going to be on their own. Doesn't matter. We're going to have this is going to be a pretty cool one, I think, but I'm a kind of like a weird nerd that likes all these. We're going to be looping through arrays and collections and accessing their elements, right? It's going to be a bit of a long video because we're going to do it all, right? So let's just jump right in, right? Looping through an array. Awesome. Right, so we're just going to console.writeLine, and we're just going to say looping through array. We're just going to straight up bam, 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 bam. Thank you, ma'am. Perfect, right? Next, we're going to declare and initialize the array. We'll make it of integers, right? Okay, so right here, oops, not capital int. I don't know why I did that. We're going to say numbers array, okay? That's what we're going to call it. 1, 2, 3. We always go to 5, 3. Okay, we're just going to go to 5 because we don't want to make this overtly long. But that's perfect right there. I'm just going to give myself some space here because that drives me nuts. Okay, so we've got the array of integers. Let's access elements in the array using for loop, right? So console.writeLine. We're going to do elements. We're just going to display the elements, right? In the array, okay? Bam, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Why you do this? I did that, don't worry. For int I equals 0. We're gonna say what's the next step? I numbers array dot length I plus I plus plus. Yes, actually that is exactly what I want to do. This is just the I explained this before. That is the length of the array itself. Dot length means how many there are. So if the array is 5 spaces, it's 5 indices, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how many, that's the length. So it's 5 spaces, 5 elements, right? Perfect. Glad we figured this out together. So then with that, we're going to console writeLine, console.writeLine, and then we're going to say, let's say elements at index. Right? I know, me too. Of I. Oops, did not mean to hit the back button. Meant to do that. I plus, and then remember why we did this last time, just to give it like some space, make it look clean, and then plus. Oops, man, I'm getting to my deathbed, guys. And then numbers array I. Perfect, right? That's actually perfect. So numbers array. I screwed that up, so but yeah, that's perfect right there. All right, awesome. That's gonna just go through and display the elements. And then now we're gonna let's do our collection list. Looping through a collection, right? List. Because remember, a collection can be a dictionary or a list. So console.writeLine. And then with that, we're going to say, oh, what do we want to say this one? Like just looping through collection list. I think that's what we call it. Yeah. / and to give it its own new line. Looping through collection list. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, perfect. And so now declare and initialize list. We're going to do a list of strings. All right, so we're going to say list ling. I've been playing Linger on guitar, so don't blame me. String, and we're going to call this fruits list, and then we'll initialize it with a new list string, but we want to add to it. So we're going to say, we're going to do like we did before, right? Apple, banana. What else did we do? I don't know. Like orange, peach, pear. Yep. I said peach and typed pear. Did it twice. I'm that good. And then I think that's pretty good. I don't think I need to add anything else to that. Orange. Let's just... We're not going to have one capitalization. That would be crazy. And I know my OCD folks were probably screaming at the top of their lungs right there. I think we had mango in the other one, but it doesn't matter. It's literally accessing elements in the list using a for each loop. Remember how I said I was going to start commenting more and more and more on my code? This is so you guys can come back and read it. This is so I can come back and read my own code. I know exactly what everything does. This is just good etiquette. Some people are going to tell you don't have to comment this much. I don't care. Comment however much your employer wants. How about that? That's the best way to say it. So accessing elements in each for each loop, console.writeLine, and then we're going to say elements in the list, just like we did elements in the array, right? We're going to say elements in the list, and that's good right there. And then we're going to do a for each, and then it needs to be string fruit. I don't know why it tries to do fruits in fruits list. Excuse me. Then we're going to console WriteLine, and we're going to do the fruit. All right, perfect. That looks perfect. And then we're going to do, scroll down. Let's do our dictionary, right? We're looping through a dictionary collection. Then we're going to say console.WriteLine. You guys are starting to figure this out. This is crazy. All right. Who remembers what we're going to type? Who thinks they know what we're going to type? You're wrong. We're going to type /n because we need a new line. Looping. Forgot. Quotation marks. Looping through a dictionary. That's good, just like that. I like that. Then let's declare and initialize our dictionary. Bam. All right, so who remembers how to declare a dictionary? It's very easy. Yep, you're right. We literally type dictionary out. You're absolutely correct. And we're going to do a string. Oh, God. And an int. I think that's fine. And then we're going to say ages dict. And then we're going to equal new dictionary string integer. That's correct, except for this part where we're going to just do our own thing. God, let's just make up some names now. John. I'm just going to do like 3-letter names. Oops, that's got to be a string, so it's got to be in quotation marks. Whee! Oh my gosh. John. John is going to be 22, right? Okay, and don't forget your comma right here, unless that's the only thing you're filling in there. Let's say David. Oh, David. See, you guys get to see errors that even everyday programmers do. 25. David's 25. And then Bill. And yeah, I'm not always the best. Bill's also 25. You see this squiggly line? See? I forgot my thingy there. Forgot my comma. So John, At the age of 22, David 25, Bill 25. I don't really care. You can put whatever you want for names and dates and everything, or numbers and whatever, but that's totally fine. All right. So after that, what are we going to do, guys? Well, we've already declared it. We filled it. We're going to access it. Using what kind of loop? Are we going to use a for or for each? We're going to use a for each. Oops. God. It is just it's getting to my bedtime, boys. Don't mind me. I'm just crazy. Oh, we're just going to fix that. Yeah, I did that the long way. You're right. Right line, and then right there, and then elements in the dictionary. This is correct. And then for each, like we always do. Who remembers what we did for dictionaries? Yes, it was key value pair. You are correct. And then we did string and int. I don't know what this KVP is for this, but that's not right. We want pair in ages dict for dictionary. And then with that, we need obviously something to do inside of there. So we're going to do pair key plus, and then we'll do quotation. We'll do quotation, single quotation, S's age. Yeah, that looks good. Age, and then give that a space, and then plus pair value. All right, remember, we're going to use the pair key, which would be John, David, Bill, and the pair value of 22, 25. So that's how those work, if you guys remember that. Okay, so let's just run it. We got it saved, no asterisk. Let's go. Perfect. So we see looping through the array, elements in the array, 0, index 0 is 1, index 1 is 2, index 2 is 3, index 3 is 4, index 4 is 5. Looping the collections of a list, collection list, elements in the list, apple, banana, orange, pear, peach. Perfect. Looping through a dictionary. We've got elements in the dictionary of John's age. I added an extra space, didn't need to be there, but that's fine. 22, 25, 25. Perfect. We've already shown how to access and edit them. This is great. We loop through an array of integers using nums array and a for loop. We access each element in the array and its index to print on the console. Then we go down here and we do the same thing with fruits. We create a fruits list using a for each loop, and then we directly access each element in there. And then we come down here to dictionary. We create a dictionary, age is dict, right? Using a for each loop right here, and we access each key value pair, and then print them on the console. That easy. So that is like the big thing about like lists and dictionaries and arrays. Like that's kind of like the big lesson now. Now you know how to do all three. They're all three important. They're all three valuable. We can do more later. For now, we're just going to call it right there because that is a ton of information for you guys, and I don't want to overwhelm you. So if you guys need help with this, please let me know. This is really easy stuff. Now that we've kind of grinded through a lot of it, now we can start like having some fun. We can do like object-oriented programming. I was reading accessing. That is not what I'm doing. We're going to do like more object-oriented programming. We're going to create our own objects, and we're going to use them and then maybe store them in arrays and stuff like that. Some fun things. All right, guys. That is all. Go to bed. Be good to each other, and have a great night.